Hey folks, C. Rachna Ranade here and I welcome you all to yet another shoot and release video. Why? Because today we are going to talk about two stocks. One is Asian Paints and one is PFC. One has skyrocketed and other has just gone down the drain. So today we are going to understand some quick crisp reasons for why these stocks performed in totally two different directions. So without any further ado, I'm going to quickly share my screen, and before that it's a shoot and release, so you have to definitely check the pinned comment. Okay, so first comes first, we have to understand that Asian Paints today was down by almost 8%, 21,000 crores of market cap gone. PFC up by 7%, almost 10,300 crores of market cap gained. And why? Of course, one reason is common, both are because of their quarterly results. Needless to say that Asian Paints came up with pretty bad set of numbers, whereas PFC came up with some nice numbers. So first things first, Asian Paints Q2 FY25 results. Revenue decline was of 5.3%. Their current revenue, which was reported, was 8,003 crores versus 8,451 crores. And look at the Bloomberg estimate, it was 8,581 crores. So definitely below the estimates. Second, if you can see, profit decline by 42.4%. That's a year-on-year decline, but 42% YOY decline is definitely alarming. Even if you check, Bloomberg estimate was around 1,079 crores and actual net profit is just 602 crores. EBITDA declined by how much? 27.8% YOY decline. Everything is YOY I'm talking about, right? Bloomberg estimate was 1,565 crores. Actual EBITDA was 1,239.5 crores. Overall EBITDA margin reduced by 4.8 basis points, 480 basis points, that is 4.8%, right? Now, they have also mentioned very clearly what were the reasons for the decline in their profitability. First things first, they have talked about high competition. Now, if you have been following my Thursday live stream very religiously, back in February 2024, I had talked about how paint sector can actually undergo some sort of change. I had talked about the entry of Birla Opus and how it can increase the intensity in this competition of paint industry. And definitely I'm going to paste the link of that live stream also in the comments, in the pinned comment basically, and also will give you a timestamp because it's a live stream, right? It's almost a 1 hour live stream. Out of that, which is the relevant timestamp also I'll give you. So please go and watch that as well so that you understand about this point on high competition, right? Second thing, management said that weak consumer sentiment, overall seasonality as well. For seasonality, they said that of course the overall demand in the second half of the year can improve. They have given a positive view for that. But current demand, they said they missed estimate because of subdued demand. In the current Q2 basically, they said that the overall numbers were hampered because of subdued demand and because of extended rains and flood. So understand, typically in paint industry, if there is a dry atmosphere and a sunny atmosphere, it's always good because during rains, during humidity, whenever they would apply the paint, it would not get dried up very easily, right? So typically paint industry doesn't perform well if the problem of extended rains or something like floods occurs. Their CEO has mentioned all these points because of which the operating profits got impacted. It could be something like price reductions taken last year, high material prices and increased sale expenses. That is what he mentioned damaged the overall operating profit margins, right? Now, what have other brokerages or other key players, I can say, what have their overall recommendations been like? These are not my recommendations, these are the recommendations of all these big people, right? Like JP Morgan has given an underweight, Jefferies underperform, Nomura neutral, Morgan Stanley underweight. You can see what all price points, target points have they mentioned, but that's their recommendation. But you will understand overall also, whenever people say that finance influencers or finance people, they should be able to easily tell whether the stock will go up or down. Array, look at these people, they are like the people in this market. 9 are saying buy, 11 are saying hold, 19 are saying sell. If they can't have a single opinion about a stock, how come others can have exact same opinion on the stock? And that is in fact the reason why trade takes place, right? One is of the buy opinion, one is of the sell opinion. That is why a trade will take place, right? Now, let's also try and understand what next for this stock. Management has mentioned that out of the expenses that they have accounted for, one is an exceptional item of 180 crores, or one line item is of 180 crores, which can be split as impairment loss of 124 crores and forex loss of 56 crores. So basically these are like comparatively non-repetitive in nature. Okay, in such cases they mentioned that if we exclude the exceptional losses, in that case net profit would have fallen by 25%. Okay, I totally understand that forex losses can happen every year also, but may not be to the tune of 56 crores every year, right? So all in all, still 25 crores, even if I exclude the exceptional loss, that is a big number, and maybe that is the reason why the stock took a beating today. If you look at the chart, you can see that the stock was in a range bound zone for so many. Achha, by the way, this is 2022. Starting 22, it has been in a range bound trend, slightly in a lower range, and today have a look at this. It's a big gap down, and it has definitely bleeded pretty badly. This is the previous swing low at 2260. Okay, so all in all, I hope you have understood about the key reasons why Asian Paints fell. What next? We also talked about that. For what next, they have very clearly mentioned that every year we may not have such a huge expense. These are exceptional items that they talked about, and also about, they mentioned that if in the second half we are talking about, they have mentioned that we are also going to increase the prices. Basically, they have already started increasing the price of paints, and that could have a positive impact in the second half, is what the management has mentioned, right? Overall, now let's go to a very important point, which is about my first ever live event in Pune, and I am going to do that under the banner of Har Ghar Investor. Super duper excited for that. It's an event which is going to take place on the 24th of this month. It is going to be from 5 to 7 p.m. in the evening, because it's in Pune. I can't keep it between 1 to 4. Puneites are known for afternoon naps, especially on Sundays, okay? So it's going to happen in the evening, 5 to 7. It's going to happen at Karnataka High School Auditorium. The capacity is only 505 plus some invitees. So we have very limited seats. So anyone who wants to enroll for my first ever live event, where of course I'm going to interact with a lot of you as a live one-on-one interaction as well. So it's going to be amazing. I'm going to talk about personal financial management. I'm going to talk about stock markets as well, needless to say about that, and how can a person generate wealth in a longer time frame. Because if it's me, I'm not going to talk about intraday, I'm not going to talk about F&O, everyone knows about that. But how can you generate wealth systematically in the long term is what we are definitely going to understand. So if you want to book your tickets, first few rows, especially if you want to do that, you'll have to hurry up, and the link of Book My Show is in the description box. So even first time in my life, my show is on Book My Show, so I feel good, right? So hurry up and register for this. Going ahead, so yeah, of course, I forgot one. There are going to be a lot of quizzes, Q&As. It's going to be fun, I know that. So maybe Coldplay may also get jealous that, oh God, Rachna did it so nicely. Okay, anyway, this is too much, I know that. Okay, let's move on. The next one is PFC. PFC, if you are talking about today, it went up by almost 7%. Revenue-wise, 15% YOY growth. Profit growth of 9%. EBITDA grew 10.5%, and best part, consolidated loan asset book grew by 13% growth. But what about NPAs? NPAs numbers are fantastic. They are at lowest level of 0.8%, and H1 FY24, H1 FY25, oh my God, H1 FY24 was 0.98 and H1 FY25 is 0.8. Lowest ever NPA, can't, but I mean, amazing, right? That is the reason why market has given a big thumbs up today. Closing price is 448. CLS has given an outperform rating. UBS has given a buy. Current market price, as I shoot, is 483. And these are the target prices that you can see given by CLSA and UBS. They have also mentioned that recently they had gotten a loan request from Shapoorji Pallonji Group of 20,000 crore. It was a fundraising plan basically, but PFC has denied that due to its due diligence, and they said that it's a new sector to fund for. So basically, if you have again been following my channel, I have also very clearly mentioned that REC and PFC both are also going to go for infra lending, right? So they have denied this fundraising request from Shapoorji Pallonji Group. Looking at technical analysis, in a very short time frame, it was in this consolidating triangle pattern, you can see that, and very nicely broken out today. The volumes were also good, so it has broken outside the range. So all in all, if you ask, let me just go back to full screen now. All in all, if you ask me, great results or good results definitely by PFC. You can also check the entire results on their website. You can also check these results on something like a PFC, on their screener, and go to the investors or the documents section in the PFC ka tab. So you can also find that. All in all, what? Two things you have understood. If you have any other doubts, please check the pinned comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.